today we're back for the Belgian Pro League Championship Group fixtures against Anderlecht and Standard Liège. A team above us, quite clearly above us, and a team just below us. So an important two games today. If you missed the first two games of the Championship Group, it was Antwerp and Ghent, as you can see from the top corner. Contrasting results, the latter quite disappointing. So it puts importance on these next few games. Try and close the gap on Genk, although that 8 points is looking harder to make up. But we'll see how we get on today against top of the league Anderlecht, who we actually beat in the league towards the end of the regular season. That was on a video, you may remember. Bas Dost scored a hat-trick. So this is today's team, I think. Just check. Yeah, so Kojakaru is back from his it was international game and then an injury. We've got Kleiber, Briancon, Denswil and Mubanje. Sasa is suspended, so Thomas Pina gets a start next to Vanaken. Alexiev and Cherney on the wings, Vossen behind Dost. The front four have been in pretty poor form recently. Hoping they can turn up today for this big game, and for the very important game after this against Standard. They could have overtaken us after this game, so could be a vital game. We aren't fancied at all, which isn't surprising, and they've got some really good players in this team. Hopefully we can. I'd take a draw, to be honest, away from home. That'd be a good result. Not expecting much more, but you never know. We do occasionally randomly turn up. As I say that, they've a good chance 20 seconds in, so yeah, no major shocks so far. I think the table is still as it was as we came into the Championship Group, so the two games so far haven't changed it much. We are slipping away from Anderlecht at the top. There's 11 points at the moment between us, but only 8 between us and Antwerp at the bottom. So as I outlined last episode, the top 4 qualify for Europe, the top 2 into the Champions League, and then the second 2 into the Europa League. So we need to secure a top 4 finish, which hoping is going to be doable. I think the game against Standard will really give us an indication of where we're at. Obviously we lost to Ghent, who were in 5th. Whether it was an anomaly or not, I don't know. We'll see. We did beat Antwerp, but not that convincingly. But we are 50 minutes in and we're 0-0 against Anderlecht, so the signs are good so far. Although I say that, I think Pina's just basically given him a goal. Yeah, he has. What on earth happened there? Richarlison. What happened here? Kojakaru with the kick. Pina headed it back, and Briancon was beaten to it. Pina moans about not being played, and then I play him, and he's awful. He hasn't had a good game for me yet. I'm going to take him off. I'm going to get Ruud Vormer on to try and change that. Dost's had another poor game, so we'll get Ugo Chukwu on. We're going to go attacking for the last 20 minutes or so, because we haven't created anything. Literally, I haven't seen a highlight that's gone our way yet, so that sums that up. Could this be the chance? Mubanje wins it, Vossen loses out, Vormer wins it, Ugo Chukwu now running at him. to Vossen, Vanaken to Kleiber, puts the ball in but it's not good enough. Oh, that was a bit dodgy, and our right back is well out of position, and Doumbia, oh, that's 2-0. Idrissa Doumbia. I think I voted for him as player of the year actually. He's in so much space there and just pile drives that in. Kleiber was well out of position after that attack, and then and yeah, it all just fell apart really. Not good. Coming up to full time. It's gonna finish 2-0. Probably. Yeah, it is. Alexiev, ball in, not good enough. And again. And that's it. We lose 2-0. That's really poor result. Team is in absolute mess. One win in 4. No, it's two wins in 6, I think. Really not good recently. I think that's all but ended our chances of finishing top. Depending on the games, I presume later or tomorrow, we could slip down to 4th and only be 2 or 1 point clear of Ghent. So we've shot ourselves in the foot there with that result. Yeah, well, I'll get forward to the next game then. I'll see you there. Only change to the team is that Sassa's back from his suspension. I'm hoping that makes a bit of a difference. We were very poor in the last game, in the last couple of games actually. Changed a couple of instructions. I've put to exploit the flanks, and I've took off work ball into the box. Hoping that makes a difference. Don't really know. Was tempted to change the striker, but Dost is our best option, so we'll stick with him. I know at some point he'll come good, hopefully. If not, then he'll get moved on this summer because he's just, yeah. So Ghent won their game. Yeah, you see, if Standard beat us here, they go above us. So vital that we get a result today. I'm gonna get aggressive. No, I'm gonna get assertive. Bad luck, so go out there and impress me. They don't care. We'll get some faith into them. That should make a difference, hopefully. Nearly at the halfway stage of this championship group, and we've only won 1 out of 3. Yeah, which isn't the best. Very poor. Game then. I think I'll have a tactical rethink. Probably change the striker. Vossen's not doing it either. I might go to a 4-3-3 perhaps. I don't know. I would try the old Valerenga formation, but it's not that we've been poor at the back particularly, it's that we've been poor going forward, so doing something like a 4-3-3 seems more beneficial. Oh, Kojakari, oh. He did well initially, the first 2 saves, but couldn't stop the third one. This initial save here, that one, and then no one seemed to react to Bonanno, and that does indeed move us down to 4th, although Ghent have a game in hand on us, so they can overtake us. I just don't know What's going wrong? Although we are on the attack here. Sasa loses out. Densville, give it to Mubanje. Yes, good bit of play. Fossen, Dost, Sasa, Fossen, Alexiev. Yes, come on. That's more like it. Alexiev finally turning up. He has been poor for weeks and weeks. Front four finally doing something. Assertively, we can still win this. Dost again have another poor game. He has just gone off the boil. He hit that hat trick, and I don't think he's scored since. I don't know what's going on. See, everyone else is playing okay. No one's having a poor game. We're gonna bring Gadoz on. Keep him as a shadow striker actually, and we'll put Vossen up front, and we'll see if that makes a difference. Not tried Vossen up front yet, so we'll see how he gets on. Gadoz, immediate impact. No. Vanaken, get there, please get there, thank you. Mubanje, ball in. Oh, he's done well. Always at the post, and that nearly ended up being a goal for us there. I'm gonna bring Vojvodik on now for Cherny. Another attacking change. We're also gonna go attacking for the final half an hour. Try and get that winner if we can. See, we're dominating possession and we're passing the ball nicely, but Mubanje's injured. Sessignon, get on the pitch. Not taking any risks. It's a knee injury, so yeah, definitely get him off. Sessignon is a good replacement. That's what I'm trying to say. An adequate replacement. Sasa intercepts there. Densville, poor ball out, poor header. Now he's lost out. Oh, and Kojikaru bails us out. Bit of pinball, and D'Amico was through on goal there. There's 7 minutes left. They've got a corner, and it's still being shown. So it's either going to be a highlight for them or us. Gadoz wins it, gives it to Sasa. No, he doesn't. That's fine. Come on. The last 3 minutes. And is this the chance? Oh, thought someone was coming in at the other end there. And that's full time. 1-1. Another disappointing result. It's not another defeat, but it's not good enough, really. Another disappointing episode, really. Past 2 or 3 have been less than what we wanted. How long is Mubanje out for? A couple of weeks. So our next game is Genk, which is nice and easy. Not. Then we've got Antwerp again. So that'll be next episode. 2 away games, which is tough. Hopefully we can. I mean, this form since we took over. So that was our first game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defeats in total. And, or is it 8? I couldn't count. 3, 4. There's like 4 or 5 of them in the last 8 games, so form has been a bit sticky recently, but we've got 6 games left to try and secure at least 3rd place, preferably. We'll check in on the table before we finish for today. So we're 16 points behind Anderlecht, 10 behind Genk, although they've got a game in hand, and we're only 2 clear of Standard and Ghent, although Ghent have a game in hand as well. So yeah, hopefully next episode will be better. So as always, if you've enjoyed the episode, make sure you drop a like or a comment, whatever. If you're new, subscribe, and make sure you're back on Monday for the next episode. I'll see you again.